Live from Hickory, it's country-ish. Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I am from Hickory, and I'm happy about it. I hope you're happy, no matter where you are. What up, bumpkins? You're about to watch and or listen to episode 70 of Country-ish, and we got a hippity-hoppity show for you today. We're going to play some Easter games. At the end of the show, I got Easter eggs. Some are hard-boiled, some are raw, some might have other things in them, and we're going to make a game out of it and possibly smash it on our heads. That's at the end of the game, at the end of the show. Easter games. So stay tuned for that. We have comedian Aaron Weber going to zoom in. We got residual checks right here. We're going to play How Much is the Screen Actors Guild residual check again. And we have a great story, another small town news story about a guy in Georgia who got paid in pennies. You're going to want to stick around for that as well. But first, I want to let you know we're everywhere. We're on Spotify, Pandora, Podbean, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. Everywhere you get your podcast, we're there. Also, we're going live. That's right. Right now, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And I'm looking at your comments. And, well, I'm not looking at them. Sometimes I look at them, but I got two interns that I don't pay handsomely back here checking your comments. And from time to time, I'll go to them. We got two of them. We got Elliot the intern and Isiah the intern. One of them's doing YouTube. One of them's checking Facebook. And from time to time, I'll check their comments. For example, here's a question, and leave this in the comment. What's your favorite Easter candy? Right? Is it Peeps? Is it marshmallow eggs? Is it the Cadbury jelly beans? I don't know what it is. You tell me. And maybe we'll go to that comment towards the end of the show or somewhere in between or whatever. But we're trying to grow, and we've been growing a little bit every week, and it's because you guys are sharing the video. As you've noticed, at the bottom of your screen, you may or may not know this, there's a little button down there. It looks like this, right? And if you were to hit that button, it would really help the podcast. And I know sometimes you're like, well, if I hit the button, then I'm not looking at you, and I'm going to miss something. I don't want to miss a funny face you're going to make. That's why I came up with this little thing I'm going to do right now, okay? This is going to give you time to share, and you won't miss anything. I'm not going to be entertaining at all. It's a thing we've been doing called the share stare, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this wig on, all right? So this is it. This is stupid. You don't want to see this. This is ridiculous. Don't look at this. Go ahead and hit the share button, and while you're doing that, I'm just going to look down the pipe of this camera right here. I'm going to beg you to share. It's a thing I call the share stare. That's right. Look what I'm doing. If I could make you share, if I could find a way, I want you to hit that arrow button that points this way. I want you to hit the button. I want you to hit it now. Look how stupid I am. I did that just so you would hit the share button. I hope you did it. Did you do it? I know you did it. I appreciate it. We're back. Okay. If you didn't do it now, you can do it anytime during the show, and it will help us grow. Thank you. All right. Look, I got new tour dates this Saturday April the 3rd, I will be in Walhalla, South Carolina with Reno Collier. We're doing one show in Walhalla at the Walhalla Performing Arts Center. These next shows were just added. Springfield, Missouri. It's been a minute since I've been to Missouri. Come see me in Springfield, Missouri at the Blue Room Comedy Club. I'll be there the 16th and the 17th of April. And then, at the end of the month, I'm going to be in Bloomington, Minnesota, April 29th through May 1st at a place called the House of Comedy. That's right next to Minneapolis. So, Minnesota, Missouri, Walhalla. Get on it. Get your tickets at johnreap.com. There you go. All right. Let me go ahead and introduce the guy sitting next to me. He's a good pastel pal of mine. Yeah, we're dressed like this for Easter, and he's a very tall guy. You know, he clocks in at around 75 feet tall, 3 inches even. Some people call him the fly swatter. Some people call him the international southeastern man of mystery. I call him Sebastian. How are you?
Fantastic.
Good to see you. I appreciate you wearing the pastel.
We look good. We look like little Cadbury boys.
We do.
Yeah.
And thank you for this past weekend. You helped arrange a little birthday party thing for me at B52's.
You're older.
I know, 49.
I know. You're getting old, dude.
Yeah. Well, I feel about 47.
Okay. Well, that's okay then.
So go ahead and hit the share button. But thank you for arranging that. We had a good time. Lots of Easter things to do, like I said. What's one of your favorite Easter candies? What were you eating before we started?
Well, those Reese's eggs.
Yeah. The Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah. When I came into the studio tonight, there was 4 in the refrigerator.
Yeah,
I grabbed one because I don't want to be selfish, but then I had a hankering. You know what a hankering is, John?
You get a hankering.
You got to get up and get it.
Get a hankering all the time.
Yeah. Dude. And I went to get them, and they're gone.
Yeah.
And I found out who stole them. I found out who ate them.
Isiah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here's something we're going to do. This is going to be one of the Easter games, okay? We're going to play 2 types of Easter games. All right. As you can see, Isiah back there has 2 buckets around him. Both of them are filled with Marshmallow Peeps. How many Marshmallow Peeps do you think intern Isiah can stuff in that mouth of his? I want to start with you. How many do you think Isiah can get in his mouth?
I'm an expert on this, so I'm going to say 47.
Ooh.
47.
That's a lot of peeps.
Look at the chipmunk.
But you can really squeeze him down, and he's got a big head.
Got it. You can do it.
You can stuff
47.
in there. 47?
Yeah.
I'm going to go less than that.
Okay.
I'm going to say 31.
31.
31, 47. Elliot, how many do you think he can stuff in his mouth?
36.
36.
Ooh, okay.
I want to know what you think at home. What is your guess? If you're exactly right, we'll give you a big shout out at the end of the show. All right, Isiah, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, we're going to save it for the end because it's going to be sloppy. Also, look what I got here. Got me some eggs. These ain't these tiny, tiny eggs.
Grade A, large.
These are Easter eggs that me and my lovely mimosa made ourselves. Can you see them?
Yep.
All right. Check out the eggs. Now, here's what we're going to do. At some point in the show, everybody's going to pick an egg. I'm going to let you pick my egg so you know it's not rigged.
Got you.
Some of these eggs are hard-boiled. Some of them are raw. Some of them might have other things in them. We're going to play trivia. Alan's going to ask us an Easter-themed trivia question. You get it wrong, you smash yourself in the head. Once you've made your selection with whatever egg it is, visually, you're stuck with that egg. Okay? Do we want to make our picks now, or do we want to wait later in the show? Let's wait a little bit, because I want my mom and my brother to call into the show. Are they on the phone? They have not called. Well, let's get on it. I'm going to text my mom right now. Okay. Hey, guys.
Waiting on you.
Ready. Call. Okay. There we go. At some point, hopefully, Mimosa and my brother will call in and tell us an interesting story that happened around Easter time. And I'll give you a teaser. We had neighbors. It has to do with rabbits and Easter, of course, rabbit food and rabbit poop. Do you know what rabbit food and rabbit poop have in common?
They both look the same.
Thank you. Just know that has something to do with the story that Mimosa and Jason may or may not tell us if they decide to call in, which they said they would do at 8:05. It is 8:13.
Wow.
Classic
Reaps.
This
Always
is my family.
late.
This is why I'm a comedian. They ignore me all the time.
Yep.
And I'm just over here begging to be looked at.
They don't want you to get the
Alan,
attention.
hey, Alan, when they call in, do like this. Okay. So nothing, huh? All right, let me, I'm going to check this text one more time because, oh, here we go. Jason said she's on the line, on hold right now. Called in at 8:05, still on hold. She hung up and called back in.
Oh, yeah, there she is. Okay, got it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our systems, man. It was the
So
system.
that was Jason communicating with me.
All right, there's it's an 828 number.
Yeah. 828, it should end in 3999 or, yeah.
Okay, here it is.
Should have ended that. Just gave my mom's phone number away. Hello.
Hey.
All right, hey, everybody. Welcome, Mimosa, huh?
Let's give it up. Yeah. Betty Reap.
That's who's on the phone. Mom, is Jason near you?
He is.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So we got both Mimosa and Jason, my brother, on the phone simultaneously in the house. In case you're wondering what they look like, there they are. That's Mom and that's Jason. All right, Mom and Jason. I gave everyone a little bit of a tease about what we're going to talk about. Who wants to start the story? It has something to do with our neighbors and rabbits, yes?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead, Mom.
Sarah and Dwayne Dyke live beside of us, and they
Two of them?
went out and bought. Huh?
It was two dykes?
Yes. I didn't want to say that, but yes. Anyway, they bought some golf tees and glued some plastic eggs on that, and then put them all over our front yard.
Okay.
It was so cute, so cute. And then the next year, Dad goes down to Mountain Mullinaxes, who raised show rabbits. He got two baby rabbits, and got it from Lori's dad, and he sent up the cutest little baby rabbits, and Dad put them in a playpen on Saturday night before we went to bed, and put them on the Dyke's front step. Their porch.
All right, hang on, Mom. Give me a second. Wait, just hang on a second. So I just want to recap for everybody listening who might have questions. Dad made a enclosure, a pen for the rabbits and put it in their front yard, yes?
On their front porch.
On the dock's front porch.
Got it. Yes. All right, continue.
Which is Jason said to tell you, it's a concrete stoop.
Concrete stoop. Thank you very much. And proceed.
Okay. And then he took the rabbit food that Mountain sent up with the rabbits and put that on their doorknob.
Rabbit
So
food?
the next morning, well, he thought it was rabbit food, but it turned out that Mountain was playing a joke on David, and it was rabbit poo.
Okay, so now I got it.
Okay.
So apparently, Dad thought he was getting even in a sweet way about what they did, and he's going to put rabbits on their front stoop, and then he thought that where he got the rabbits from, that they gave him food to go with the rabbits. But the joke's on Dad.
Right.
They gave him rabbit poop. And so now basically the next door neighbors now have two rabbits on their front stoop and a bag of rabbit poop.
That's right.
The rabbit poop's hanging on the doorknob.
Yeah, the rabbit poop was hanging on the doorknob.
This is great.
Yeah.
And do you remember the reaction, the Dykes reaction?
Well, they thought it was funny, but they said, David, why did you send rabbit poop instead of rabbit food? And David said, oh, my, I didn't know it was poop. I thought it was food.
So really, the funniest person in this story is the Mullinax, the people who delivered the rabbits and the poop.
That's right.
Oh, that's great. Memories. Hey, Mom, I appreciate you calling in. You going to stick around and watch the show?
Yeah, I have to hang up, though, and get on Facebook so I can watch you.
This is true. I will talk to you later then.
All right.
Bicycle. All right. Betty Reap,
Okay.
everybody.
Let's give it
Mimosa
up, Betty
calling
Reap.
in. That's a fun story, huh? Jason was there to help out.
Yeah. So David got the butt into the joke.
Yeah. I love it. That's a classic. What do you guys have any good Easter stories? What's your favorite candy? Has anybody said anything about their favorite candy? Elliot and or Isiah?
Yeah, someone said Reese's eggs. Someone said Cadbury eggs. And we got a couple that said the Peeps marshmallows.
Oh yeah, I think go ahead, Elliot.
And an equal number hate Peeps, and I think they're disgusting.
A lot of people hate Peeps.
Yeah.
I'm noticing. I don't hate Peeps. Reno, my buddy Reno, is petrified of. He hates Peeps. Said he's afraid of them, which I don't understand. Got gas again. A little gassy.
Yeah, you'd be all right. We'll
right.
get you.
All right. Well, look, we got residual checks. All right. So the Alan Jackson, should we put the phone number up? Okay. I've got, count them off. Count them off, Sebastian.
Let's count them.
How many residual checks do I have in front of me?
2, 3, 4, 5.
5 residual checks.
I'm gonna shuffle them.
Shuffle them up. He's going to pick one at random here in a minute, and we're going to have you call in. Closest person to the amount wins the check. But first, this is a newer segment we've been doing. It's kind of fun because I want people to know we're topical. We know what people are talking about. We want to weigh in on the conversations. So we're doing this news segment where we go to Twitter. I hit the hashtag and I click on trending. And I find out what it is, something that's not political or pandemic or too depressing, something that's in the know. And we talk about it. It's a segment that yes, there it is. Yeah. It's like, what's out there? What are people talking about? I'll tell you what it is. Ooh, it's the best trends. I may have been a little bit too early. All right, here's what's trending. Like I said, check this out, dude. Okay. Nike, the shoe company, all right, is going to sue MSCHF, that is a Brooklyn-based company, over its sale of 666 pairs of a shoe called the Nike Air Max 97, also known as the Satan shoe, in collaboration with rapper Lil Nas X.
Yep.
Have you heard about
I heard, man. This is trending. Of course I've heard. I'm in the know.
Yeah, look at it, dude. Satan shoes.
Look at the eyes.
Now, you know what I didn't look up? I should have done some prep on this. Luke 10:18. What is that? Do you know what it is?
I did look it up.
Can Isiah or Elliot look it up while we talk about this?
Yeah, I'll Google it.
Yeah, you Google it. You get to the Googling. But yeah, okay. So, you want to go first? What do you have to say about this?
Well, this was a big to-do, you know. This is a big deal, especially at Easter.
Yeah. Weird timing, huh?
Yeah, really bad timing. But, you know, I think Nike got a raw end of deal on this because everybody thought Nike put this out, but they didn't.
Right. So Nike's upset because they don't want to be associated with Satanism around Easter times. So they're upset. That's why they're suing this dude. Apparently, it's not just him. It's a company, MSCHF, which I think it just means mischief.
Ooh,
you know what I mean? If you take all the vowels out, it's mischief. Yeah. So they look, obviously, in my opinion, this is a gimmick. Yeah. This is a gimmicky thing.
Marketing
this is
gimmick.
yeah, exactly. It's a publicity stunt. But look at this dumb shoe. It's got, first of all, that shoe is boring and dumb. I'm not a shoe guy. All right, I like my Hey Dudes. I like my flip flops. I
Yeah.
like my Vans.
He's
I got
probably a
some-
Sparrow boy too, aren't you?
No,
Nope,
I don't have any
You
Sparrow.
ain't the Crocs, do you?
I don't have any Crocs.
Thank God I couldn't handle you.
That's a whole nother story
Yep, I
that
can
we could
deal
go
with
off
you.
on about Crocs, and I don't want to upset my audience because I'm sure there's a lot of Croc wearers out there. But you ain't looking at one of them. But let's talk about this ridiculous shoe.
Yep.
It's boring. It's stupid. It looks like one of them orthopedic. You know what? In fact, we had Marcus Stamos, also known as Mark Hunt. We do a segment called Goodwill Hunting. He gave me a pair of shoes that
Very
look
similar.
very similar. Elliot brought them to me. Look at this. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? I got the dang shoe right here. I don't know how much it is. If you go, I think they're sold out of them. There's 666 pair.
And how much?
Get it? 666.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're thousands of dollars.
And how much were those?
These like $3.
$3. Look at the
Yeah.
value.
Yeah, you get two of them for $3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Velcro. Yeah, way easier than them stupid pentagram shoelaces.
Pentagrams.
Yeah. So apparently, it's got blood in it.
Oh.
So they've got a little dab of blood in the red part of the base of it down there.
Okay.
Yep. And like I don't know much about Lil Nas either. I know he's the one that did. Gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride with what's his face, Achy Breaky guy.
Yeah.
But apparently, so this is all I know mostly about Lil Nas. Like he got famous for that song, which was a part of a video game, right? Like there was some video game. Elliot or Isaiah, do you know the video game I'm talking about? Or Amar. Lil Nas was that Old Town Road. Amar, nothing.
Was it in Red Dead Redemption?
Yes. Say it again to the microphone.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Redhead Redemption.
It was
Red Dead Redemption.
So the song got famous on TikTok because they heard the song and they're like, "Ooh, that's a cool country song." So they started making like video edits of it in Red Dead Redemption.
Oh,
2.
so it was not. It was already kind of famous before Red.
No, yeah.
Okay.
It was just like some TikTok
But
song.
it was a,
that
but
got
it was a
famous.
TikTok thing first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could also argue if is it a country song, which I say it is not.
right.
It's not a country song. I like the song, but it's not a country song. I also like Run DMC, but they're not country. I can like different things, but they have categories.
Yeah.
I don't think that song's country. But anyway, so this is a gimmick, and the dudes. I wonder. So they got blood in it, though. Whose blood is it? Turns out it's people who work at the company. Someone from MSCA Mischief. It's their blood. I don't know if this is safe, dude. What if that thing busts open? Have we COVID's still a thing? What if the blood gets? What if remember AIDS? What if there's AIDS in there?
They're too young. They don't remember this.
I don't know what that is. But I would be upset. Let's just play devil's advocate.
Oh.
Mom, turn the channel.
Mama's watching.
Let's pretend that I like this and I bought the shoes thinking that there was blood in it. And I open it up and there's no blood. Do I have a lawsuit? False advertising. I paid for the blood.
The one drop.
Yeah. The one little, yeah. Could you do a DNA test? Find out whose blood it
You
is.
could.
Yeah. I mean, vampires love these shoes,
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Trending in Transylvania.
Yeah, these are big in Transylvania. But it doesn't look like a cool shoe to me. I don't know why people like this or who does like it. I guess if you like Lil Nas, I like his name too, Lil. You know, they call him Lil because little would be ridiculous. So it's Lil Nas.
I don't know why people name themselves Little.
Lil. Yeah.
I mean, like, what about Biggie?
Well, Biggie, I get.
He was big.
He's a biggie. Little Kim, I get. She's a tiny person. Lil Jon's a small guy. Get that one. I don't know about. Well, I would say little. Yeah.
What's the verse?
What is Luke 10:18?
So the verse is, he replied, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven.
I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. So that's what that is. It's a gimmick. Don't buy into it. the song that he's trying to promote. That he's trying to promote his new album. I don't know what it is, but he has a song out. So all this is a gimmick. He only sold 666 pair. We got a pair here.
You got 667.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Like we were joking before the show. Is there a Jesus shoe?
Yeah.
And apparently that had already been done. In 2019, there was a Jesus shoe, and it was all white, and it had holy water in it. I feel like that one would make you jump higher. I mean,
wish I'd had it.
if we're going for a basketball shoe,
I'm probably sure I could have dunked better with a holy water shoe.
yeah, I think that would. The heaven's up here, hell down there. I mean, right there, gravity. Hello. All right. So anyway, that's what's trending. Isn't that stupid? It's the best trends. All right, Isaiah or Elliot, what are the people saying? Great talk, guys. All right, go ahead.
They're still on the Easter candy.
Yeah, there's on the Easter candy, and they're debating on how many peeps I can fit in my mouth. Some people say 40, some people say 18.
What do you think you can do? Let's talk to the man.
I think
Let's
I
get
could
it
do
straight from the
about
horse's mouth.
40, 30, all those numbers are way off. I think I could do about 9.
9?
Yeah, 9 or 10.
You're going to get more than 9 in there.
I can do more than you, Isaiah. That's a
Wait
challenge.
second. Mark, Elliot, the intern's intern. Grab me one of them buckets and bring it in here. Since you said something, because I was thinking this. You have a way bigger mouth than anybody in here. And I mean this not in a bad way. You're a bigger dude. Everything's going to be bigger.
That's what she said.
So look.
Oh, what are these things? Oh, I didn't know they were this big.
Those are Marshmallow Peeps. So now maybe it'll be a competition between you.
Bigger. That was bigger than I expected. I thought they were small.
That's what she said. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can still do more than Isaiah.
Well, maybe we'll make a competition. That'll be at
Don't
the end
worry
of the show.
about it. I'm ready. I'll prepare.
At the end of the show, we're going to see who can stuff more Marshmallow Peeps in their mouth. And we've got Easter eggs. Some are raw. We've got a great small town news story. We have Aaron Weber zooming in. We're going to show you a little clip of Heffern and Reap. Don't forget, if you go to the Country-ish Facebook fan page, we'd appreciate it if you go over there and check it out every now and then, because my man Isaiah is in charge of it. That's his territory now. I've given him free reign over the Country-ish Facebook fan page. And if you want to show him some love, go over there and talk to him. We're still doing the dating game. So we're going to have a dating game on the show. And if you would like to be a part of the dating game, go to the fan page and let us know. And we'll have you zoom into the show. And whoever Isaiah picks to win, you are going to be, it'll be a free trip. Well, come to Hickory. Free food at a very nice steakhouse here called Charlotte's Steakhouse. Yep. Limo ride all around town Hickory, and we're going to take you to an event, right? And you'll be on the show. The Isaiah Country-ish dating game in full effect. Also, talent show. Do you have a talent? I'd like to see it. Make us a video. Put that on the Facebook page as well. All right, the Alan Jackson. Should we put the number up again?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a phone number down here. Get ready to call that. You can call it now because we're picking 4 people at random. And the closest person is going to win this check. Now, here's the deal. I've done some acting in my day, right? I've done some commercials. I've been in some movies. I've been in some sitcoms, and they have to pay you. I've done some adult films. They have to pay you when they air them. It's called a residual check. Screen Actors Guild residual check. And we made a game out of it. I got these checks right here. Sebastian's going to hand me one. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to tell you what it is for, what it is, what show was it, what movie was it. And then I'm going to tell you how it's airing. You come up with a guess. Now, while we're playing in-house, pay attention to my face, my poker face, my poker face, right? Because that's going to give you clues as to how good their guess was and what you should do. All right. It's a game. Hang on. I got allergies bad. You ready?
Yeah.
It's a game that we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual check. Pretty good, dude. Very nice.
All right, I'm going to pick the check.
Pick one at random. All right,
This
here
is
it
a
is.
check or a check? It's
That's-
check for Easter.
Oh, it's an Easter check.
Check.
Here it is. Screen Actors Guild. I don't know what it is. I'm going to open it right now. All right. There's the envelope.
Envelope.
Here is the check I have in my hands. Okay.
A little laughter first. Oh, that's a tell. That's a tell.
Now, here's another tell. I'm not upset. What does that mean? I'm not upset about this. Yeah. It's a tell. Well, it's a tell. Yeah. Well, I'm going to give the check away.
Oh, so you're not really worried
not
about
worried
this
about
check
it, am
yet
I?
because it's not that much.
Not worried about it. This is for Chapter 25 of Eastbound and Down on HBO. All right. I was in 4 episodes of Eastbound and Down on HBO. I played a guy named Jed Forney. This is for Chapter 25, 1 episode. It's for video/DVD and pay TV. 1 check. I'll start with you, Sebastian, because you're the closest one to me. How much is Screen Actors check?
It's going to be, sir, in honor of the Nas shoe, $16.66. 66? Did I say 666?
Oh, my God. Blasphemy. You Satanist. What was your guess?
$16.66.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so here's my reaction to his guess. Okay. You're locked in. Let's go with Elliot this time. Last time we went with Isiah and we stopped there. This time I'd like to go with Elliot. Elliot, how much is heck?
$11.33.
$11.33.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you noticing a trend? Did I say anything?
No, you didn't say anything.
The Alan Jackson, do we have people in the bullpen?
Yes, we do.
Do we have enough to play the game?
Yes, we do.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we just go for it. Did you get the text I sent last week, by the way? The Alan Jackson?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That still applies. Okay. All righty then. Let us play the game. Enter into the bullpen. Who do we have on the show? I am John Reap. You are now on the Country-ish podcast with John Reap. Who am I talking to?
This is Joel.
Joel? What's your last name?
Last name's Coyce.
Coit?
Coyce with an S on the end.
Coyce. Where you calling from, Joel?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha.
Omaha! Blue 42! Omaha! I like to say it like this.
Broncos fans, yeah.
You know, I've performed in Omaha at the Funny Bone there. Have you seen me there?
I wanted to go so bad because you were in town and I had the tickets. I was going to take my mom. She loves your stuff because we laugh at the swimming pool and the bee's nest gig because my dad has done crap like that, and every single time my mom can't breathe when she's laughing at that joke.
Well, maybe next time.
Yeah, she had COVID-19, and I was like, crap, we can't come out for that.
Well, I appreciate that, and glad you called in now. Hope everything's okay. I like to say Omaha like a 13-year-old girl who is surprised about something. You ready?
Let me hear it.
Omaha. Omaha. Nebraska.
Yeah.
That's where Joel's calling in from. All right, Joel. I don't know if you've been watching us live on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter. Did you notice my poker face when Sebastian and Elliot guessed?
I had to listen. I had to play the blind game on your poker face, hoping that my ears could hear how poker face you were.
All right. Well, this is your time. How much is the Screen Actors Guild check?
I'm gonna say this is the check for the Eastbound and Down. I'm gonna say
One episode, Eastbound and Down.
one episode.
DVD, video, pay TV. It's a long time ago. Don't think big.
No. Saying $20.
$20 even. $20 even. Okay, Joel. Well, you're locked in. We got 3 more people waiting in the bullpen. Let's get to it, the Alan Jackson. Let's find out who's next on the Country-ish podcast / show. You're on with John Reap. Who am I talking to?
This is Clarence Benton from Hickory, North Carolina.
Oh, Hickory! What's up, Clarence? How's your mama now?
Just chilling, listening to the podcast.
Thanks for calling in, buddy. Are you from Hickory?
Yes. Yes, sir, I sure am.
Born and raised?
Born and raised here, yes, sir. Born and raised here, 61 years old, lived in Catawba County my whole life.
Do I have your vote when I run for mayor?
Yes, sir, by all means. Next time I saw you, I was going to say, hey, Mayor. I saw that.
Yeah, thank you, Clarence. This is my my hat. I forgot to talk about that at the beginning of the show. In case you're just now tuning in, we got a lot of new people that join us because we're growing every week. I'm running for mayor of Hickory, and I think, was it July 2nd, Alan, is when we're going to make a big deal of this. We're going to go, July 2nd is when I have to go to the courthouse or wherever to register, put my name in the hat for running for mayor of Hickory.
Put your name on the hat or in the hat?
It's already on the
It's
hat.
on the hat.
We're going to put it in the hat.
Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
I like that. And we're going to film it live.
I can't wait.
We're gonna,
You'll have my vote.
Cheerleaders and everything.
We're going to have a podium.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big deal. Hank Guess is invited. But, Clarence, what high school did you go to?
I went to St. Stephen's.
Okay. Well, I went to Fred T. Ford.
Yes.
Did you play ball?
Play ball, I wrestled, and I ran track.
Oh, man. Clarence is an athlete. Okay, Clarence, I hope you've been watching us live on Facebook. I'm rooting for you. You're a hometown guy. You're going to vote for me. How much is the Screen Actors Guild residual check?
$87.17.
Clarence, let's go one
Yes,
more.
sir.
Let's go one more again.
Okay.
Are you watching me on Facebook or anything, or did you? How did you know to call in?
Yes, I've been watching podcasts since it first started. Before you even spoke, I got the alert set up, and as soon as you're going live, I get the alerts, notifications, and tune in every time.
So when you were watching this before you called in, did you notice Sebastian's guess or Elliot's guess, and did you hear what they did?
One was $16.66. The other one was $11 and I think 37 cents, something along there.
Okay. Now I want you to.
I've been waiting in queue, so I haven't been able to visual see. I've just been listening because
Gotcha.
I've been waiting.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm helping. All right. I'm gonna give you a second chance.
Okay.
You're way too high. Okay.
All right. Gotcha.
Go in their ballpark. Even be more pessimistic. Okay. Clarence, second guess. How much is Screen Actors Guild residual check?
$17.37.
I like that he actually was pessimistic in the way he said it. $17. Okay. All right, Clarence, that's your guess. Put him on hold, the Alan Jackson. We got 2 more people that we're going to have on the show. Can't wait to see. This is the penultimate. Oh, that's a big word. You're on the show with John Reap. Who am I talking to?
This is your friend, Roseanne Henshaw.
Roseanne Henshaw. Roseanne Henshaw. All right, Roseanne, go.
Okay, well, first I'm going to move it. No.
What is that?
I don't know. It was just like I was trying to move, but I just couldn't move it out.
Give me a minute.
Sometimes I can't move it out either, John. There's days and I just can't move it out.
Yeah. Well, okay. I have many questions.
From bird lady to movers.
Yeah. Why are we doing a cow for Easter?
I don't know.
It's a perfect
I
chick
mean-
opportunity.
That was weird. I didn't know it was a cow at first.
I recognize this is a cow.
Oh, neither did I.
She didn't know where, that was improv, dude.
Yeah.
She didn't know where she was going at. She started off with it sounded very climatic.
Yeah.
Okay, Roseanne, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
move on. $5.45.
Ooh.
$5.
Okay, Roseanne.
$5. Everyone look at my face.
Good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Remember your guess? Remember Elliot's? Here's hers. Okay. All right, Roseanne. Put her on hold, the Alan Jackson. Let's get the ultimate, the final person in the bullpen on the show with me and Sebastian. You're on the show. Who am I talking to?
It was Red in Mobile, Alabama, at
Oh.
Stumpworks on Instagram.
Oh. What's that last part? I talked over you.
I said, at Stumpworks on Instagram.
Gotcha. Red from Mobile, Alabama. Are we Roll Tide or are we roll a War Eagle?
Neither.
Ooh, I like me some Red. He don't care. Now, are you a ginger, Red?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly, I'm
do you call
more
yourself
ginger than
Red
you.
or do
I
other
actually
people?
have red hair.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, buddy.
I actually have red hair. Where is yours?
I don't know. What color do you think it is?
It looks blonde in everything I see.
With that pink
Like
shirt.
maybe-
Well, I'll take it. I wish.
Strawberry blonde.
Strawberry blonde.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Very, very manly.
Yeah.
Strawberry blonde. So yours is more of a orangey, cartoonish color.
No, it's dark red like a Skittles bag.
Like a Skittles bag. Oh, that's dark red. Oh, that's crimson. That's
That's
Roll
nice.
Tide right there. That's not War
Post
Eagle.
that on the Countryish fan page. We'd like to see it.
Hey, so Red, did you call yourself Red, or do other people call you Red and you just stayed with it?
It was the best of the bunch, so I stuck with that one.
Gotcha. I like it. Do you have siblings?
One,
What color's their hair?
also red.
What?
Double red.
Now I got to know what about your parents. What color's their hair?
Mom is red. Dad was red when he was a kid, and it turned black.
Black.
There's hope for you.
What happened? I've never heard
I
of a
don't know.
red-headed person's hair turning black. What color are your eyes,
Yeah,
dude? Brown.
They change. They vary. On my ID, it says blue, but they're usually green or gray or hazel or something.
Dude, I think we're talking to Lil Nas X.
That's what I was going to say. He's got a pair of these shoes. He was number 644.
He's right. Do you have Satan shoes on right now?
No, I got Adidas.
Adidas. I don't know what that is.
I didn't either.
What's Adidas?
Adidas.
Oh.
Right. I should have known
nice.
that. Yeah, you don't pronounce
Struggling.
the S. Yeah. Got you. Okay, buddy. Red, my friend, my fellow ginger compatriot. I hope you've been watching. I hope you've been listening. Maybe you'll have a good educated guess. How much is the Screenwriter Skill Residual check?
$4.73.
Ooh, $4.73. Not too shabby. Everyone's locked in. Let me get Mark, the intern, to come in here and run this to the Alan Jackson. He will do math. I don't do math. He'll do the math. We're going to crunch the numbers.
We'll have a winner.
Who will it be? Who is going to be the winner of this residual check? Will it be? It won't be Sebastian.
It will not be.
No one in-house can win.
It won't be
Okay,
me.
this was only for people who called into the show, and I appreciate you calling in. Did you hit the share button? Now's a good time. Go ahead and hit the share button. Okay, the Alan Jackson.
Yes, we have a winner.
We have a winner.
I'm going to bring them back on the dial here.
Bring them in the studio with me. You're on the show. This person is the winner. And who am I talking to?
Roseanne and Shaw.
All right. Congratulations, Roseanne. You finally won. Wait, have you won one before?
Yeah. Not one that you were. I had to guess exactly, and I was like, I don't know,
Now that we've
couple
changed the
dollars off.
rules, I'm going to send you this check in the mail. So what you got to do...
Whoa, I'll frame that.
Yep. Okay. Or maybe you'll cash it because I'll sign it over to you and I'll send it to you in the mail. You just got to go to countryish.com and then go to contact, send me your info, and then I'll mail it to you myself.
Okay.
Now, what was your guess?
Or I can send it to Elliot. $5.45.
$5.45. You were off by... Well, let's see.
Here's the math then.
Okay, guess one more time. Let's see how close you can get. I want you to add some money to that. Go up a little bit, but below double digits. Give me a new guess. Let's just see what she comes up with. Wait, don't say anything.
$6.
Don't say anything.
Okay.
There once was a show called Blank is Enough.
Blank is Enough. I have no idea.
The show was called...
About a bunch of kids.
Blank is enough. But it's not the word blank, it's a number.
Oh, okay. I guess 8 is enough.
Yes. Okay, so wait. So what are you saying? What's your new guess? I'm not here.
Hold on a second, Mike.
Yeah,
I know.
She's got one of them
Call me
old
back.
school. Yeah, that's probably my mom checking on her.
Yeah.
Maybe Samantha
I think it was one of my daughters. Told her to call me back.
Yeah, tell her we don't have time for her right now.
Yeah. And she's not pregnant or anything, so don't have to worry about that.
That you know about.
So it's $8.17.
$8.34. Close enough.
Oh my!
Roseanne Henshaw, what are you going to do with all that cash?
Go to virtual Disney World or virtual Hickory World.
Hickory World, you can get at least 2 for $20 on Easter eggs here.
Yeah.
Reese eggs.
At one point, you could have went to Hickory Dickory Dock and played some video games to your heart's content. Got you some tickets, but those days are over.
Or the penny game. Oh, my gosh. The penny slot.
Oh, you like pennies? You're going to want to stay tuned for our small town news story, okay? We got a lot of show coming up. We got a Hefford and Reek segment. Comedian Aaron Weber's going to zoom in. Great small town news story that involves pennies. And I got these eggs. Whoa. We got Easter games. Somebody's going to smash eggs on their head. And Isiah and possibly Sebastian are going to see how many Marshmallow Peeps they can stuff in their mouths. All that is coming up. We're going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey, everybody. John Reap here, and I want you to go cruising with me. Not in our cars, but on a ship. Yeah, let's take a ship together. It's the Peeps Comedy Cruise, November 6th through 11 this year. We leave out of Port Canaveral, Florida. We go to a private beach in Haiti where they have the world's longest zip line over water. We're going to Nassau, and it's 5 days, baby. I'm doing a podcast, I'm doing karaoke, and I'm doing stand-up comedy, and we're even doing Diamond Dallas Page yoga. So get on the boat with me. Go to johnreap.com, click on the Reeps Peeps Comedy Cruise, and this is the t-shirt you get. Isn't that something? I'll see you on the boat. If you love this podcast and you love wearing shirts, well, we got something for you. If you go to countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, it'll take you to my store, and we have an awesome t-shirt for you. It's a Country-ish podcast t-shirt. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Also, it's got the website on there. It's a soft tee, very soft, feels good on your skin, and it helps us keep the lights on here at the studio. So check out countryishpodcast.com, click on merchandise, get yourself a t-shirt, and know that I love you. Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us in many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You gotta check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Hey, it's me again. Thanks for sticking around. Did you hit the share button yet? You can do it anytime, and I appreciate it. We're up to 34 shares. I'm trying to break 100. That'd be pretty cool. We're at 34. Keep sharing. There it is. Okay, so moving on. I know you know about this. I don't know what your thoughts are. How you've been coping with this. We were supposed to see a counselor. Haven't done it yet. I know you scheduled with me a couple times. I had to cancel, but I am still doing another podcast with John Heffron, and I just I don't know what your thoughts are. What do you feel about this?
You know exactly how I feel about it. And last night I was home by myself.
Yep. And
notification popped up.
Oh,
you forgot. You got to block me on the notifications.
But I kind of want you to know about it.
Oh, I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I watched some of it. Yeah.
Good. It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad.
Well, we had another guy zoom in, another comedian friend of mine named Rob Little.
Oh, yeah.
And then he gets in some crazy stories. He did a show naked one time.
Well, that was pretty funny.
He did a show for a swingers cruise ship. I mean, I'll just let you watch a little clip here. Check out this clip of the very hilarious podcast called Heffron and Reap. Check it out. Look at here. Watch it. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. What is this, Rob?
So that was Glow Night. They had like themes every night. So that was Glow Night. I had actually a lot more stuff than that. And
also known as Ecstasy Night.
That shirt's actually it's like constantly moving too. So it was pretty sweet.
Oh, that looks cool.
So
here we go.
That was Pimp and Hoe Night.
Which one are you here?
I'm the one with the big boobs.
So this is the cruise?
Yeah, that was the Bliss Cruise is what they call that one.
Okay.
No, I'm not want to be house cleaning on that cruise.
Okay, that's my BDSM outfit right there.
You got nice legs, Rob.
Oh, my calves are monsters, man. That's what's my moneymaker. But that zipper,
you look like Right Said Fred.
What?
Right there. I'm too sexy for my. Yeah.
What you can't see from behind is it's pure mesh, so it's completely see through in the back. Oh. But in the front, that zipper, girls kept trying to pull it down all the time, and
I'm offended.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me ask you about the socks. What's up with the socks?
Those are Cohort socks. He got those
because I was in pajama night and I had these big like biker boots on for the BDSM thing. I took them off while I was performing so I could get the pajamas off. So that's why I didn't put the shoes back on.
I see. So it's not part of the BDSM outfit. It's just left over from. I didn't know if they were chainmail sort of mesh socks that you had on. Oh man, but that's hey. Oh, look at here.
That was an outfit I stole from Carnival, and I wore. Actually, they got like a bin down below where you could just grab stuff, and I'd made one of the seamstresses like sew it all up for me, and that was like like just sailing night or something, whatever they called it. Yeah, it was fun though.
Good times, right? See, I met you. I think I met you in Los Angeles, even though you're from Michigan.
Right. Yeah.
But I think I met you in LA. We were doing gigs around the same time at Dublin's.
Yep.
All over Los Angeles. And I remember just thinking this is not only a hilarious guy, but just a fun dude to be around. And but I didn't know this side of you. So this
side of me wasn't around back then. It was just kind of came about when I was working a cruise one time, and these people came up and said, "Hey, would you work our cruise, our charter?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, well, you don't even know what it is. And I'm like, you're paying me, right? And they said, yeah. And then they said, it's a swingers cruise. And I'm like, okay, I don't care.
I was in Colorado at Comedy Works, and there was a group, a swingers group, that they wanted to make sure the whole crowd knew the whole show. And they were literally the most annoying people a group of people I've ever seen.
Oh, that's too bad.
I get it. You guys swap because your connection with each other. Like,
right.
I was annoyed that they thought it was do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But how was the cruise though? Like, what was it? A fun group?
Oh my God. I've done like probably 6 of them now, and they're always a blast. I'm actually trying to.
Sorry. Have you ever done? Are there opposite cruises of that? Is there like a crochet and macrame cruise that we don't know about?
There is probably a Pinterest cruise.
Is there like a knitting cruise or a scrapbooking cruise?
Yeah.
Well, do that. I think that would be more my speed.
Yeah.
More.
Huh? See, now that's why you got to watch, because I feel like that would be a good cruise for you. The old swingers cruise.
Oh.
I think you'd do well on that boat.
You think?
Yes.
Ah.
Women love you. You're a tall, handsome drink of water.
Yeah.
So just imagine. I'd like
a lot of swinging.
Yeah.
A lot of
the boat.
with the boat. Swaying, not swinging.
Oh, what'd I say?
Swinging.
Yeah. My bad. I know you like that song, just a swinging. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Look, if you don't want to be a Patreon supporter, which would be nice, we have a Patreon page. That's a support. We're listener supported. As you've noticed, we don't have one dang commercial on here. I ain't making no dang money. I'm spending money for your entertainment, and I like doing it. It's a labor of love. But if you want to, we're like, PBS, we're listener supported. You could go to countryish.com, click on the Patreon button, and you can become a supporter. Different rewards for different amounts of levels that you spend at. You know the drill. But if you don't have any money and you want to help us out, you could go to Apple Podcast and leave us a nice review and a 5-star rating. And if you do that, we will read it on the show and give you a shout out. In fact, I think we have some new ones now, right, Isiah?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You want to read some new iTunes reviews?
Yeah, we have one by Braves Fan 1981.
Okay.
And they gave us 5 stars.
Yes.
They said, been a fan for years. Me and my wife Miranda love you, John. Keep up the good work.
Oh, that's it. Thank you. All right. I love you too, Braves Fan 81. You and your wife. Me and my wife. That's weird. How do you do that?
It's West Virginia.
Yeah. Thank you, Aaron.
Shout out, Aaron.
What's his name again?
Braves Fan 81.
Braves Fan 1981.
Last time Braves won.
Oh, yeah. That was a Dale Murphy years, I believe. Right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is he here right now? They got Aaron's. Okay. So, we have a very funny comedian, a guy out of Nashville that I've had the pleasure of meeting and working with several times. He has a new comedy album out right now called Shirts and Skins, and he's in the bullpen, the Zoom room, waiting to come into the show. This is where I need you to just pipe down and let me just talk to this guy for a little bit. Can you just take a break?
Oh, yeah, I can take a break.
All
maybe
right, everybody,
6-month break, maybe.
I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the share button. But welcome to the show right now, the very funny Aaron Weber. And he's here with us right now, Mr. Aaron Weber. How are you, brother?
I'm great, man. How are you doing, John?
I'm doing good. Thanks for doing this. Where are you zooming in from?
I'm in Nashville right now. Just had some tornadoes, some bad storms. We're back. We're back rolling now.
Dude, I saw that. Bad flooding too, right?
Yeah, it's almost like Nashville just can't catch a break. We had tornadoes last year, and then a bad windstorm. I lost power for about a week, and then COVID. And then a bomb went off Christmas morning downtown.
Yep.
So it's just one thing after another,
They flooded not too long ago. I mean, maybe like a year or so ago, they got flooded.
Well, we had a real bad flood. It was my senior year of high school. 2010.
Okay.
So the Grand Ole Opry got flooded, and a lot of downtown was just ruined. So that's still on everybody's memory, you know, when it went real bad.
So, but you're good. Your place didn't get flooded.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah,
well, that's what's important.
That's right.
And you're engaged to be married pretty soon to one of my favorite people on earth. Lucy.
You're one of her favorite people.
Yeah. So we still on for that? What's going on?
Yeah, it's in a couple months, man. I keep forgetting about it, and then I realize it is right around the corner, dude. May 30th, Memorial Day weekend.
Oh.
And I'm excited. We're starting to plan a bachelor party now and all that kind of stuff that I had just forgotten about. But it's sneaking up on me, man.
Yeah. Well, wait. When is the bachelor party?
May. It's going to be the first weekend of May.
Hang on, I'm looking at my calendar. First weekend of May.
Oh, you got to come, man.
Dang it! I'm going to be in Minnesota. Well, what are your plans? How old are you?
I'm 29.
29 years old, bachelor party. What kind of things would you do? What do you want to do for your bachelor party?
I don't know. I've done the full spectrum of bachelor parties. I've done the crazy ones where you do everything that you're supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
And then I've had real laid back ones where it's just you're hanging out at the lake with friends. So I think maybe somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go. Just like a little bit of, you're going to make some mistakes, but not a lot of.
Right. So instead of like a full-blown strip club scene, you might go to a Hooters. Somewhere in the
Twin
middle.
Peaks, somewhere like that. Go to Twin Peaks for lunch.
Yeah. Now you also just recorded, and it's out right now, a new comedy special, right? You filmed it at Zany's called Shirts and Skins?
Yeah, just audio. So it's just an album. But yeah, I filmed it at Zany's. Kept getting pushed back from COVID. We finally recorded it in September. And then we put it out earlier this month. So that's been a lot of fun. It's my first time putting out anything.
Yeah.
Because I always felt like, I felt dumb recording something so early, and then I just did it. And I feel good about it. Somebody told me, they were like, you got to learn to, some things just need to be good enough to put out.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to be stoked about everything. So I was like, it's good enough. I'm happy with it.
And they taped that at Zany's. Did you do 2 shows in one night?
Just one, dude.
Okay.
And I had to do a lot of like, all right, let's start that joke over real quick.
Okay.
Which I found that the crowd actually liked being in on that. I went back and listened to like the raw audio, and that's when I did the best, when I broke character and was like, all right, we got to start over.
Yeah.
That joke was bombing, or I told it wrong, or whatever. So they like seeing the process a little bit, I think.
Well, and so when you listen to it now, does it seem seamless? Or did they cut it up, edit it well, so that you can't tell that happened?
They did a great job with it. Yeah, you can't tell where those breaks are.
See, I love stuff like that. That was with 800-Pound Gorilla.
Yeah, because they're here in Nashville.
Yeah, they're great.
They did it all for me. They're the best, man.
They did mine audio special as well, called Ginger Pain, and we did it in the Comedy Zone in Charlotte. I did 2 shows, recorded both shows one night, but the second show was the best one. It was great. It's, to me, the best comedy thing I've done, and I'm mad that there weren't cameras in there. Yeah. I'm like, I'm a physical dude. I mean, half my comedy is my face and, just my movements and everything. But when you listen to it, I think it's really good because it's like reading a book. You're creating your own visual jokes in your head, which are great as well. But there was a mistake that happened on mine, and they kept it in there. Second show, it was great, packed house. I walked out, and I'm saying, hello, thanks for, and the mic goes out. Like the mic just stops working. And I'm inside my brain, I'm pissed off. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. There's like 4 or 5 different microphones pointing at me from different parts, and the one I'm using goes out. And so I get mad, and I walk over to another microphone, and I scream inside of it, is this one working? Like that. But when you listen to it, you can hear, like, the audio is so good. You can hear me yelling off in a distance and then
Yeah.
walking over to the other one. And then it's really loud. It's really cool. So I'm glad they kept it in. I love little stuff like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What's the meaning behind I haven't heard it yet.
That's okay.
What is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
shirts and skins? I mean, we're talking about backyard football.
No, yeah, it's when I quit playing basketball. Is when we started doing
Basketball,
shirts and skins at practice. They were like, "Offense, take your shirt off." I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and quit." You know, what I mean? So that's just I don't know. I've always liked that phrase. So it's a small joke on the album, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, I played. We did that too, shirts and skins. I didn't like taking my shirt off either, just because I was all freckles and pasty white skin. You know.
Yeah.
I wonder if they could even do that anymore. That wasn't something that you do in school, so I guess you could still do that. That's in the backyard.
Well, for me, it was. I didn't get real chubby till probably high school, but even in 8th grade when they were doing this, it was like 8th grade's that weird where like half the kids have hit puberty, and then the other half are just like children. And I hit puberty late, so I didn't have armpit hair. I just felt like a little kid.
Yeah.
And it was so embarrassing, like posting up against this grown man without my shirt on, you know? It was just humiliating. The cheerleaders would be in the same gym practicing. I'm like, why am I doing this, dude?
Were you like the class clown in high school?
A little bit. Not, my dad was my high school principal.
What?
I was the principal's kid, and my mom also taught at the school.
Oh no!
So I did act up a little bit, but there's always that link. My dad's down the hallway right now, so you can't do too much.
Right.
Yeah. So my dad's still a high school principal. He's down in Fairhope, Alabama now, but he was all my siblings. He was their principal, and my mom also taught us all math. So they just never got away from us,
Wow.
So,
how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 3 siblings, younger brother, older brother, and an older sister.
Okay.
And so my dad, they have both taught all of us.
Now, would you say of your brothers and sisters, you're the funniest one?
Yeah. I think I'm not the smartest one or the most successful one, but I'll take the funniest for sure. Now, that would be a problem if I wasn't, but I'd say so.
There are a lot of people in my life that I think are funnier than me who don't do stand up, but they're only funny in those moments where, if you put them in front of a crowd, it wouldn't work. But like in party situations, small groups, there are people like I won't even try to go toe and toe with. Just because I'm like, you know what? I get it on stage. You have it right now.
Exactly. You're like, I've got it for sure. And in your mind, they couldn't take that on stage in front of strangers.
Yeah. Well, if they did, it would take them. It'd be a learning curve.
Right.
But they just won't. So. Yeah. But that's why I asked, because my brother's funny, but he's very shy. So he couldn't really get up in front of a crowd and do it. That would kill him. But like he got class clown so I got class clown when I was a senior.
Oh yeah.
My brother, who's a year and a half younger than me, he got class clown his senior year. And I'm like, how did he do that? He's not even like he's too shy, but he's more of a prankster. So I'm the kind of guy that would be like at a party. I'm standing on a table. I got my pants down around my ankles, and I'm chugging some whiskey. My brother's the one that would walk over with a lampshade and go, "Here, put this on your head," and like he just makes things better, So that's the difference. That's why I ask about your brothers or sisters. Yeah. Do you think you got it from your dad or your mom?
They're both funny in different ways, for sure. I would say even the comparison you just made. My mom is more. Not physical comedy, but more stuff like that, pranks and stuff. And my dad's more kind of intellectual, smart stuff, I guess.
Okay.
But they're both funny. And we always were laughing growing up and stuff, And even now that I just said, my siblings were funny. I guess it was just always, I was always a little different.
Yeah. What do they think about you doing stand-up?
They love it. I was smart enough to not really tell them how seriously I was doing it until a little ways in.
Yeah.
Because I felt like my parents might have been nervous if I would have been like, hey, this is pretty much all I'm doing.
Right.
And they hadn't even seen me before. So I let them see me. And then, And it's a good excuse. I get to travel to where all my siblings live now, every now and then. So it's a cool thing. I got family in Columbus, and I got to do the Funny Bone up there. So that's a good excuse to go see them, and they love it. They've been nothing but support stories.
What? I'm just looking at your hat. What is the M? What is that?
Oh, this is Montgomery Biscuits.
What is that?
That's the minor league team in Montgomery, Alabama, where I grew up.
No kidding, Biscuits.
Yeah, I think it's the best minor league mascot in the country. Montgomery Biscuits.
That is pretty amazing.
It's batter up, man. That's what they say. Season tickets, get them while they're hot, dude. So many puns when it came out. But they have, if you ever get a chance to go to a Montgomery Biscuits game, they are the most fun. They have a T-shirt cannon, but instead of a T-shirt, it shoots fresh biscuits.
You got
in the crowd.
For real? Biscuits?
They shoot the biscuit cannon. It's called. They shoot them into the crowd. People dive for them.
Whoa!
And then they got like a breakfast little concession stand set up around the. They lean into it, dude.
Why do they choose biscuits?
You haven't heard of the world famous Montgomery, Alabama biscuits, dude?
I guess not.
No, dude, we're not known for biscuits at all. It's totally random. But there was a citywide poll. I remember this in the newspaper. It came down to the Montgomery River Rats, or the Montgomery Biscuits, and Biscuits won by like 40,000 votes. It wasn't even close.
Well, it's smart. It's because everyone goes with an animal. You guys went with food.
Yeah,
and that's great because River Rats has probably been done somewhere else. But I don't think there's one other biscuit baseball team out there.
The mascot is legit. I mean, it's legit a giant biscuit, and his tongue is a slab of butter, and we love it. Dude. I was embarrassed when it came out. As a kid, I was like, "Come on, the biscuits!" And then once you go to a game, you're like, "Oh, this whole spectacle of minor league baseball is absurd. You might as well just have an absurd."
100%. That's why I'm really jealous of that one because in Hickory we have the Crawdads.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
Eventually it is food. It can be. They're tiny little lobsters, but biscuits is better.
Yeah. You know what I think actually rivals it is Huntsville's new team. Have you seen their new team that they just got?
What is
They are the Rocket City Trash Pandas.
Pandas?
Yeah, it's a raccoon, but it's called they're the Trash Pandas.
What?
They had a big poll too. I love that all this is decided by like polls from the citizens, but that's what they landed on. The Trash Pandas,
That's amazing. So what does it look like? So I guess it's just a raccoon then.
Yeah, it's just a raccoon.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
It's wild. So since you've been not touring as much because of COVID, I know you've been working on a couple of podcasts, one, maybe two. I don't know. What do you got going on right now, podcast wise?
So I do a podcast on. This is on All Things Comedy, isn't it?
You're on the All Things Comedy Network. This is country-ish.
Yeah. We've got. I'm on a podcast called Nate Land with Nate Bargatze, also on All Things Comedy.
Is he? Does he do stand up as well?
He dabbles in it. He's
the name sounds very familiar.
He's thinking about trying it out. And he's got some chops. I said he should. We started doing it June of last year, and it's just me, him, and Brian Bates, who's a comic in Nashville too. And it is people started calling it the podcast about nothing. We know nothing. You learn nothing from listening to it. It's just three idiots talking about nothing for 2 hours. So it's been a lot of fun, man.
Do you do segments or do you just pick how do you pick your topics?
There is very little structure to it. Yeah. It's kind of, we'll do an episode and then Nate will be like, let's do one about the Middle Ages next week. And we just did one about, calendars. We did a whole episode about calendars and then we're doing Middle Ages. Now, it's so random.
Yeah.
And we started doing states too. So we did a Rhode Island episode. We know nothing about Rhode Island and Washington and all. It's so random, but it's a blast, man.
And that's anywhere you get a podcast, obviously.
That's anywhere. Yeah. YouTube, Spotify, everywhere.
Okay. And that's every Wednesday, I think.
Every Wednesday it comes out.
All right, brother. Well, I will let you go, and I appreciate you doing this.
Hey, thank you, John. I really appreciate it, man.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you.
I did.
Aaron Weber.
Take another look and tell me that.
All right. Now I want biscuits. Thank you, Aaron Weber. And don't forget to check out his podcast called Nate Land. All right. I appreciate you, Sebastian, for being quiet during that whole thing. I like to talk one-on-one with these people, so I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I was working on I'm prepping for my peeps.
See you eyeballing. Look at this bucket right here, this bucket of Marshmallow Peeps. There's a lot in here. Either Sebastian or Isiah, maybe both, are going to see how many peeps that they can get in their mouths. What is your guess? How many peeps do you think either Isiah or Sebastian can get in their mouth? Also, I got eggs. Not tiny, tiny Cool Hand Luke eggs. We're talking Easter eggs. And some of them are raw. Some of them are cooked, hard-boiled. Some of them might have other things in it. And we're going to play some Easter egg trivia with all 5 of us in here. And you get it wrong, you got to smash it on your head, and who knows what's in there. We're going to find out. That's coming up next. But first, I say we get to another segment. Dare I say the anchor of the show. There's a lot going on in the... Thank you, the Alan Jackson. Tell us about it, Justin Clyde.
We're just small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
Alrighty then, this happened not long ago. It's in the news. I'll read you the headlines and we'll get right to it. A Georgia man receives final payment of $915 in pennies covered in oil with a note that says, F you. Kept it clean for you, mama.
Mama's watching.
It's a 4-letter word, starts with an F.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about. What a douche bag. First of all, have you ever wanted to do that? You ever had a bad boss? Let's go with the bad boss. You ever had a really bad boss?
I've not had a lot of bad bosses because I am the boss.
Because you are the boss.
And my boss is an asshole.
So you're mean to yourself.
Ooh, yeah,
that's fine.
Sorry, baby.
It's you. It's not me.
It's not me.
Well, let me read you a little bit about this.
Okay.
This is in Fayetteville, Georgia. The 91,515 coins, weighed about 504 pounds, were delivered to the worker after he was forced to contact the government to get his last pay stub. Andreas Flatten received the delivery of over 90,000 1-cent coins, all soaked in greasy oil and dumped on his driveway. Oil. This guy was very upset, apparently. I don't know what he did. Flatten's girlfriend, her name is Olivia, states that the huge chunk of change arrived 4 months after Flatten quit his job at, I love the name of this place he was working at, a place called A.O.K. Walker Auto Works. Everything was not A.O.K. apparently. And Olivia said this. This is an Instagram post that she put up. She said, "First things first, when my boyfriend quit, he gave a written resignation letter complete with a 2 weeks notice. After the owner, a guy named Miles Walker of OK Walker Auto Works, continued to be the a-hole he is and made a normal workday hell, making unnecessary comments about my boyfriend's daughter and just being an all-around prick. So that 2 weeks notice turned into a 5 days. She explained that Walker had refused to send out Flatten's last paycheck, claiming damages to his shop. And then once the word lawyer was introduced, this is what he did. Now, the Alan Jackson, we have possibly a video. This is of the video that she took. This is what happened. Let's watch this. That's
Pennies.
the pennies.
Probably $1,000 worth of pennies and a little love note. Okay.
Man, now there's
Hey.
another one, Alan. I think if you hit, this is here you go.
They're covered in something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
So the
but it
dude
smells funny.
covered them in oil. What a douchebag move.
This is great, though. Hey, but let's keep in mind there are two sides to every story.
This is true.
And as an entrepreneur boss and all this, I hear
Right.
all this BS too.
Yeah.
Maybe this dude did something.
Yeah, we don't know what he did.
Yeah.
And he doesn't, there's not really much out there on him. He's not really talking. It's his girlfriend talking.
Oh, yeah. Let your
And
woman talk for you.
Yeah. And so I wonder what kind of oil it was. It didn't look like a used oil because used oil is really dark and
Yeah.
nasty. This dude, this is new oil. So he's spending money. My point is this. The guy is so mad at his former employee that he went out of his way to go get that many pennies.
Yeah.
Lug it over there, sneak it around sometime in the middle of the night, dump it and put oil on it.
Where do you get this many pennies at? Can you go to the bank and get $950 with pennies? I don't know. Is it possible?
That's a good question.
I don't even know if that's possible.
What kind of oil was it? Was it pennies oil? Pins oil? So Flatton contacted the Georgia Department of Labor for assistance on his paycheck. He called his former boss's move a childish thing to do, which it is. It's, kind of funny, but it's also very douche. It makes me want to know what the guy did. Flatton, who currently keeps the pennies in a wheelbarrow with wheels that have deflated due to the weight of all the zinc and copper, added that he now spends his evenings sitting in the garage cleaning the coins. He said, I think that's...
He's got to clean them before he can take...
Yeah. I guess you have to clean the oil off them before you take it to the coin store.
Coin store.
You can't dump that. That's going to ruin the machine. And you're not going to get all the money because they take
6-7%.
He said that's a lot of work for me to do, and I've already worked for that money. Walker, the owner of the shop, so the owner said something. To local media, he said that he paid Flatton in U.S. currency and did not wish to speak further on the matter.
Oh, that's great.
But he did say this. He goes, I don't know if that happened or not. He said in a brief interview, he goes, I don't really remember. Doesn't matter. He got paid. That's all that matters.
That's true.
He goes, he's a effing weenie for bringing it up. Weenie. Called him an effing weenie. Yeah, I love the combination of R-rated and then G-rated.
Yes.
Effing weenie.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't know. Maybe I like this.
I like
this
the guy
dude.
better now.
He goes, but here you go. Other former employees of A-OK Walker Auto Works confirmed that the repair shop has a toxic work environment, with Walker disparaging female employees and ripping up pay stubs in front of workers. And the business has been slammed with a swath of negative reviews on Yelp and Google. So this guy, I actually looked him up. Like I went to the website.
Yeah.
I went to their website, Walker Auto Works or whatever. And it says auto repairs done right. If you hit contact us, zero information. So apparently people have been contacting them. But if you go to their homepage and you scroll down, Alan, I should have given this to you at the beginning of the show. It says, and yes, we accept pennies as payment. Yes. They are cash. So he's obviously...
He's collecting these.
Yeah. So this is going on. And so there you go.
That's hilarious.
The town might be small.
The town may be small, but the news is huge.
Oh, my God.
Alrighty then, I say we get to it. It's that time. Thank you for watching. We've got, did you hit the share button? We're trying to get you to share as much as possible. Sharing is care, especially for this part, because somebody's going to have egg on their face. All right, let's do the egg part first. Or do we want to do Isiah eating Peeps first? Tough call. I say we do the eggs first.
Oh, okay.
What do the people want? Elliot or Isiah? What are people saying what they prefer first? No one's caring?
Well,
Okay.
Bob and Samantha are going back and forth about how many peeps I can fit.
Okay. Well, let's do
do the
this. Let's do this. While people are picking their eggs, Isiah, right now, start stuffing peeps in your mouth.
Who's counting though? Who's counting?
Mark is going to count.
Mark's counting.
Mark, you count. And while that's going on, I got these eggs. All right, so we are focused on Mark. Count out loud. 3. That's it. No. Smush it over. You got your cheeks. Use them. Right. Soak it up. Dissolve them. Go, Isiah. People are watching you live. We're having a dating game focused just on you. Show these ladies how much you can put in your mouth. Thank you, Elliot. Go, Isiah, go. What number are we on? 4. Do you remember what your guess
47.
was? 47. I said 30. We are going to be way off. How many peeps can Isiah put in his mouth? What number are we at? 3. You took one out.
Yeah, he took it out.
All right, I'm calling it. That's it. All right, look, if your guess was 4, you win.
That's
Congratulations.
ridiculous. That is
Do you think,
sad.
real quick,
That
can
is
you beat
sad.
4?
Jesus.
All right, let's see what Sebastian can do.
Let's
How many
see here.
peeps can you put? Okay, 1. All right, you're allowed to eat them. 2. I didn't say you couldn't swallow them. That's 2 peeps. 2 more, and he ties Isiah. 3 peeps, and that's just 1 cheek. 4. Oh, we're going to the other side. We're having problems now. We're at 4 peeps in Sebastian's mouth. We're at 5. He's beat Isiah. He's beat. But keep going. How many can you get in there, Sebastian? This is great. We're at 5. No. Come on. Put it in there. Get in there. Okay. I'm not counting that 6th one. Go ahead. Spit it out. Okay, this is great. Now you got me hungry for biscuits and peeps.
Those are bad. Those are bad.
These are great.
Oh my God, they're horrible.
They're very sugary. Okay. Now, let's get on this part.
This has been great for Stamos.
I don't know. You got to.
Sugary fun.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't do it. He would have wussed out. Right, Stamos? But maybe he could do these eggs. Yes. As you can see right here, I've got Easter eggs. Okay? And me, Sebastian, Mark, Elliot, and Isiah, that's 5 of us, are going to pick an egg, and we're going to play a trivia game. And then when you get a question wrong, you have to smash the egg on your head. Some are raw, some are hard-boiled, some might have other things. So, but I'm going to let you pick my egg.
I'm picking your egg.
How about we get my other intern, Amar, in here, and you can, stay right there. You just pose for the camera. Look at that.
Here comes Peter.
Here comes Peter Cottontail. So you visually choose my egg, and I will pick the egg. That will be my egg. Okay? And when you're done, you visually choose your egg, and that will be your egg. And then I'll have Amar Cottontail hop over there and get this and take it to the other guys. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. So I'm going to pick your egg
You
right
just
now.
point at my egg, and I'll grab it because it'll be my egg. You point.
I'm going to pick the yellow egg.
This is now my egg. Okay. I've got my egg. Now, you
I'm
choose
pick
your
my
egg.
egg. I'm going to pick the blue egg there.
That's your egg.
That's my egg.
Okay, you may choose your egg. Okay, no, put it down. No, but hold on to it. Just hold on to it.
Okay.
Just don't show everybody.
Okay.
But hang on to it. Now, Amar Cottontail, if you don't mind hopping in here. You don't have to hop. I'm afraid you're going to hand these to Amar. I appreciate you dressing up for Easter, buddy.
What?
Yeah, the guy. I like the outfit. Yeah, it's from
Easter outfit.
Christmas. Yeah, it's a pink bunny. Good job. Yes, Easter. Go give those eggs to the other interns. Thank you, Amar. All right, I've got my egg. You've got your egg. I'm just holding mine like this, so everybody knows I've got it in my hand.
I've got mine.
And that make them visually pick it, but they can't touch it. They got to visually pick it, and then they can hold on to it. Okay. And now we're going to Elliot. Choose it. Okay. Hang on to it. All righty. Now, Amar, hang on to those eggs. All right. Okay. The Alan Jackson. Who do you want to start with? I think since it's my show, maybe I should go first.
I think you should.
And then we'll go Sebastian, and then we'll go Isiah, then Elliot.
So let me recap. You're answering. We're all answering the question. At the end, we'll know if we got the
No,
question.
I'm going to get one question.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and answer the question.
Okay.
If I'm wrong,
you have smashed.
I'm going to immediately smash this egg on my head.
He's going to tell you right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Each person gets a question.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay.
So, John, you want to go first then?
I'll go first.
All right. So I got the first question for you.
All right. Here we go.
It's multiple choice.
Oh, thank God.
All these questions are multiple choice.
Okay, good.
And they're all Easter
Oh, by the
related.
way, I'm sorry, Alan. We've got, I got those trash bags for you guys to put on. I'm going to brave it because I don't care about this. It's my brother's shirt. So I don't care about messing this shirt up. But if you want to put the plastic bag on, you may. I've got one for you. If you
I'm
going to
get the question right, brother. I'm not that worried
he's going to
about
get the
it.
question right.
I'm a
Okay,
trivia.
Alan Jackson, I'm sorry to cut you off.
All right. Here's your question, John.
Okay, I'm ready.
The largest Easter egg ever created weighed over how many pounds? And here's your three options. Over 1,000 pounds, over 8,000 pounds, or over 30,000 pounds.
Oh, my God.
1,000,
Is
8,000,
that a phone a friend?
or 30,000 pounds.
Sorry, guys. Reno's calling me because he's not watching the damn show. An Easter egg created
8 or 30,000
or
pounds.
30. Now, this is okay. When I think created, what is it being made out of? It can be made out of anything.
Paper mache.
It has an internal steel frame to keep it in place, but also made out of pure chocolate and marshmallow, other than the steel frame. 1,000, 8,000, or 30,000 pounds.
B, 8,000.
Good choice.
And that is correct. Good call.
I get to keep my egg for now.
For now.
Sebastian,
I'm
you're
ready.
up.
I'm ready, Alan.
All right, here we go. Mr. Sebastian.
Yes. I'm a sticky mess right now.
Yes.
How long? Okay, Peeps have been around since 1953. Okay. Some of the ones on the table, I think, have been there since 1953.
They tasted like 1953.
But in 1953, how long did it take to make a peep? Okay. 1 hour,
Yeah.
2 hours, or 27 hours? How long did it take to make one peep back in 1953?
Well, it couldn't be 27. Would not be economically correct to make those. It could be 1 hour or it could be 2 hours.
But interesting, it goes from 1 to 3 to 27.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to throw you a curveball.
He
there.
could throw me a curveball. I think you're trying to throw me a curveball.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to take. Man, these things shouldn't take over an hour to make, but I'm going to say 2, Alan.
2 hours. Is that your final answer?
Oh, we said it that way. Yeah.
All right. The answer is back in 1953, it did take 27 hours to make a single peep. Nowadays, it only takes 6 minutes. But,
Try to help you.
Mr. Sebastian, you are wrong.
You want to leave the hat on or take the hat off? Now, before you do it, make sure you're looking right at this camera.
I'm nervous because I feel like this
And
is bad.
do you want to take the hat off or you want to leave it on? It's up to you. All right.
I'm
It's
going
your
to
hat.
stick yellow.
Okay, here we go. Oh, look! Show it to the camera. It's got confetti in it.
Lift it up. I can't see it. Lift it up.
You faked me out. Because I knew it was a real egg.
Yeah, it's a real egg, but it's real confetti in there too. So you dodged a bullet. Let's move on to the next person. Congratulations, Sebastian. Even though you're wrong, you don't have egg on your face.
I don't have egg on my face yet.
That's right. So let's move on to I say Isiah.
All right.
You want to do Isiah? Okay, let's do Isiah. Okay. Isiah, are you ready to play Truth or Hair?
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Let's roll.
All right, the Yellow Jackson.
All right, Isiah. What is the most popular Easter candy for the last 20 years? Is it Nerds? Is it the Cadbury egg? Or is it Peeps? Nerds, Cadbury eggs, or Peeps? What is the most popular Easter candy for the last nearly 20 years?
And you only got 5 seconds.
Oh, 5 seconds?
Go.
Cadbury eggs.
Cadbury eggs. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
So sorry, Cadbury egg lovers, but it is the Peeps that is the most popular Easter candy. More than 1.5 billion of them consumed every spring.
Now, Isaiah, look right at the camera.
Confetti.
Confetti.
Oh, you got confetti.
Everyone's getting the confetti. We're all getting lucky here. Okay. These were chosen at random, and we have more eggs. Okay. Let's do Elliot next. So, Elliot,
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to play?
I believe so.
Okay. Alan's going to read you a question, and you get multiple choice. If you're wrong, you're smashing an egg on your head.
All right. Different countries celebrate Easter different ways. In Finland, children dress up as what on Easter Sunday to go around in search of eggs and treats? Do they dress up as fairies, rabbits, or witches? Fairies, rabbits, or witches? What do kids in Finland dress up as on Easter Sunday?
Why is Amar trying to help him? Oh,
He's counting
no,
you down.
He's doing,
Okay. Fairies.
Fairies is your answer.
Yes, sir.
So in Finland, the answer is actually witches. They dress up as witches, and they go around in search of Easter egg treats.
That was actually going to be my first answer, but I thought it was way outside.
Well,
All right,
let's look
here
at the
we go.
camera
We
and
got
smash
witches.
away.
So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
That was everyone getting confetti?
Is another... John, did you actually make any real
Yes!
eggs?
There are raw eggs in there.
Oh.
All right. Well, look, if no one gets a raw egg, we're going one more round. And then we're just going to, hey, Alan, if we have to, we'll get that 80s trivia card out. We'll just do 80s trivia. Screw this Easter business. Someone's getting a raw egg on their face. If it has to be me, so be it. I don't want to disappoint the viewer watching this. You've been waiting. Someone's going to have a raw egg on their face.
All right. We got our last question, last contestant here.
Yep.
All right, Mark, you ready?
Not after those two confetti ones, no.
I don't know how many confetti eggs John made, but they are running out. So the world's largest Easter egg hunt on record had how many hidden eggs? Was it 2,000? Was it 501,000? Or was it 2 million? How many Easter eggs were in the largest Easter egg hunt ever recorded?
I think that 501 just seems too odd, so I'm going big.
You're going
2 million.
You're going 2 million?
Yes, sir.
That's your answer on that, huh?
Yes, sir.
It actually was 501,000 for the largest Easter egg. So,
look at the camera.
Here we go.
Hey, that's and he didn't put the bag on. All right, and that's how you play. Truth or hair? I don't know. We didn't have a name for it.
Oh.
Good job, Mark. I'm so sorry, but you lost.
You're the final loser.
He's not the only one.
But guess what? I still have an egg that I was the only one to guess correctly.
I know. Maybe you should just go ahead.
Should I just smash it, or do we have another question? I'll just smash it on my head. I'll smash it on my head.
I mean, I can ask you a question if you want.
You got one? All right.
Do you know what the official flower of Easter is?
Daisy.
Nope.
Oh.
Ready?
Yep.
Another confetti.
You
egg.
picked one.
I know.
God, I got other eggs in there, but time is running short. The Alan Jackson, are we good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, we had a good time in here. Happy Easter. Final thoughts before we wrap this show up, Elliot.
Yes, sir. If everyone here and online could help me to wish my beautiful bride of 26 years, Linda, a happy anniversary tomorrow, I sure would appreciate it.
Oh, happy anniversary.
26 years.
The McGuffs. Still kicking, huh?
26 years.
Thank
Congratulations.
you very much.
All right, Mark, you're a trooper, buddy. Last week you ate a gingerbread non-cookie. We both ate a bite of it. Samantha sent us crap in the mail, which we love, a lot of food. And what we thought was a cookie turned out to be like an air freshener. And Mark and I both bit it and digested it. And now he's got egg on his forehead. This is not your 2 weeks, buddy. But I appreciate you. And thank you, Isiah. Thank you, Peter Cotton Amar. Thank you, The Alan Jackson. Everybody, don't forget to check me out. I'll be in Walhalla Saturday. Tour dates at johnreap.com. Go to countryish.com. Become a Patreon supporter. Go to johnreap.com to get merchandise. I'm doing cameos. Ginger Beardman out there. Ginger Payne out there. I appreciate you. That's it. Bicycle!
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for Country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey, everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh, wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.
Happy Easter, my ass. Wait till I get a hold of a wheelbarrow full of pennies.